Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your birthday year ahead spread reading. This is a brand new reading that I've put together. I've been meaning to do this for quite a while, actually. And as I'm filming this, there's actually only a couple of days officially left in Gemini season, but better late than never. I definitely wanted to kick this off with Gemini. And for those of you that are already members of the Rosy tribe and subscribers, you know why. And it's because I'm a Gemini. I really think it might be something that could help you guys. You might find interesting. Of course, I have written everything down, have come up with a spread. And we're just basically going to tap into all different areas of your life. So we're going to take a look at the overall theme for this upcoming year for you, career, money, relationships, not just love and romance, but we're going to tap into relationships with your friends and family. We're going to take a look at health and also spirituality and your personal growth and things like that. So it's really detailed, really all encompassing. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. It's probably not going to be short. But that being said, I am going to take the time to timestamp it. So if there is only one or two things that you're actually interested in, Gemini, then check the box below. I will timestamp all of the different sections of this reading for your convenience. So yeah, I'm super excited to jump in and do this reading for you. I don't know if I've said this already, but there's actually only a couple days left in Gemini season. So regardless though, when you find this, Gemini, even if it's December, of 2022, when you find this, definitely still give it a watch. There definitely may still be valuable information in here for you. So that being said, let's get started. And one last thing, Gemini, because I know a lot of you are going to leave comments and I can't always get to every single comment. For those of you that are inquiring about personal readings, I actually do have some availability as of right now when I'm recording this. So definitely check the link that I'll leave in the box below. Depending on when you see this, I may have some availability. So check that out if you are interested. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So Gemini birthday reading. Gemini. And what we're going to start with first here, Gemini, is we're going to get a few cards that represent this past year. So what were the biggest themes and lessons that occurred in this previous year for you? And that way you can know pretty quickly if this is going to resonate with you or not. Okay. So give me a few cards, please, to represent this previous year for Gemini. Previous year. Wow. This is a really interesting, card down. You can already see it's the Six of Pentacles. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Four of Wands, bottom of the deck. So let's talk about it. So it looks like this past year, Gemini, for a lot of you, you may have been sort of keeping to yourself, is what I am seeing. For some of you, you've just kind of been putting your head down and working hard and keeping to yourself, staying in your own lane. That is what I'm seeing. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of healing. We've got the Sun, the King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and then we've got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like this definitely tells a story, perhaps of what you've gone through this past year. But yeah, I feel like you guys have been very protective of your own energy over this past year. Perhaps you have had to learn the hard way that you've got to protect your own energy. Perhaps you had people or situations in your life that were taking more than they were giving. And it got to an excessive point where you had to really learn how to set clear, healthy boundaries. So let me know in the comments if that resonates with you. I certainly know it resonates with me in my own experience this past year. So, but yeah, it definitely looks like, for some of you, you may have kind of started out on a new adventure of some kind. Take it as it resonates, or a seed perhaps may have been planted, even if it's just in your own mind, as to something that you want to pursue, something new, something different. Be it something involving your career, relocating. Again, take it as it resonates. But yeah, I definitely see that you've had to learn how to set boundaries. Definitely had to learn how to set some boundaries. And perhaps also, this is really specific, but I feel like for some of you in this past year, you've had to learn who it is safe to be vulnerable around and who is unsafe to be vulnerable around. Perhaps coming full circle between Gemini season last year and Gemini season right now. So over the 12-month period, you've really learned a lot. And it really ties back into, like I said, learning how to kind of protect your own energy. But yeah, you've just learned that some people haven't earned the right to know everything about you, or to, they haven't earned the right to have a place in your heart, so to speak. And for some of you, it's not even romantic. For some of you, this is friends or coworkers or, family members, etc. So I'm going to see what else I can find out specifically about this past year. Oop. And more than anything, Gemini, I love this deck, and I'm really looking for more of a reminder for you, so to speak, as to maybe what it is that you were most meant to learn or release or walk away from or let go of from this past year, as a reminder to not lose sight of that, because I feel like a lot of you have done a lot of healing and made a lot of really positive changes that you needed to make regarding your own journey, your own healing, and moving forward. So let's see what we can find out. So what did Gemini most need to release and let go of from this past year? Oh, I love that. Yep, there it is. Give me one more. Oh, this is so on point to what we were just talking about. I love it. Love it. And bottom of the deck, by the way, Gemini, is surrender to what is. So this is very much indicating you've had to learn how to just let go of control. And we've literally got surrender your desire to control people. And we've also got surrender the habit of people pleasing. I feel like this past year, a lot of you have had to learn how to set boundaries, okay? You've had to learn how to have radical acceptance for situations, especially ones involving other people, because at the end of the day, you can only control what you do. You can't control anybody else. And it doesn't fucking matter. You can talk to your blue in the face, even to your loved ones. You can try to help someone or instruct someone or give advice or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's their decision. It's their decision. And for some of you, like, you have really, this past year, you have had to learn how to prioritize your own needs. Because I really do feel like that you have had people around you that were like energy vampires, if you will. And so your needs were not being met. You were people pleasing, maybe because of some sort of fear that if you didn't, you were going to lose this person. And for many of you, I feel like for many of you, it could be family, not just necessarily like romantic relationships. Could be friends, could be family, could be, again, colleagues, work situations. Okay. Let me know in the comments, if this resonates. And then the very last thing we've got here, which I love, and this is so important for Gemini. It's an ongoing struggle. I know struggle is real. But it is this card, Surrender to Silence. And it says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Such a need to just sit in complete silence. Sort of also known as, meditation. It's the same thing, sitting in silence, meditation, same thing. And I feel like it's so hard sometimes for Geminis specifically, to quiet the mind, even when you are in complete silence. But, furthermore, just in this day and age, it's so hard to disconnect, right? It's so hard to, put down our fucking phones or turn off the TV or whatever. It's usually our phone or our whatever iPad. You know what I mean? It's so hard because we're addicted. We're absolutely addicted, and we're addicted to this constant distraction from ourselves. So I feel like that's something that you've really been overcoming this past year, Gemini. So don't lose sight of this stuff. I feel like these are building blocks for you going into this, next year of your life. And spirit, source, universe, whatever terminology you subscribe to, is here to give you that message. Don't lose sight of what you've learned over this past year, because you've grown so much and you've learned, look at this. 4 of Wands. I mean, you've learned so much, you've grown so much. So stay very self-aware of this stuff. So let's go ahead and leave behind the past and let's get into the forecast, okay? The fun stuff. So what we're going to start with here is career, okay? So let's tap into what you have to look forward to in the year ahead regarding your career. So tell me more about Gemini's work life and their career in this upcoming year. Gemini career. Oh, goodness. Ooh, let me see. Okay, this is a very clear message. And I've got a couple other oracle decks that I may pull from just to give you guys like some perhaps direction. But what I'm seeing here is in this upcoming year, Gemini, when it comes to your career, many of you may be holding on to something that is no longer for you. Like, it's time to go. It's time to end the chapter, okay? And a lot of you, it's been like something you've been on the fence about. You've been going back and forth about, 2 of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles in the world. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is that perhaps for many of you, like, this is something you're super fucking invested in it. For some of you, it's like, you've been at this job for a really long time. You've been doing the same thing. Even if it's not for the same company, for some of you, it's just like you've been in the, same line of work for a really long time. And the message I'm getting here is that it's time to go. It's time to go. And you can keep putting it off and keep putting it off, but ultimately, like with the world being here, this is a chapter that's trying to come to a close. I'm actually going to pull some clarifiers and see what else I can find out about it. So tell me more about the world here. Tell me more about the world here for Gemini. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands. Bingo. There's something new. Oh, sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too loud. I hit the mic. But yeah, we got the Ace of Wands. Like, I'm fucking pumped for you. There's something brand new. This is a brand new creative energy, Gemini. There's something new that's trying to emerge. Like there's something that's trying to be birthed through you, basically, and it's something that would make you excited to get up in the morning. Like this energy that I'm picking up previous, like perhaps like where you're at right now, I feel like whatever you're doing, you may be feeling very stagnant and just over it, but it feels impossible to walk away, or it's hard to walk away because you have invested so much time and energy and effort into it. But what I'm seeing is in this upcoming year, you are being, you're going to be given, let's just say this, you're going to be given an opportunity to walk away from what you're doing now and really dive into something brand new. And I feel like it's exciting. Like it's something that you will feel passionate about. And like specifically, I just keep hearing like you will feel excited to wake up in the morning and go to work. Like it's that kind of vibe, which is pretty fucking cool. So I'm going to see if there's anything I can find out about what this new opportunity may be. It's pretty cool. So tell me more about what Gemini may have in store for them as far as career in this upcoming year. Wow, look at this. This card says trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yep. You guys already know. Like, I feel like you guys are already totally aware of what this Ace of Wands is. This is something that you have felt a pull towards. But you may feel really scared, and that's totally normal, of course, but you are being reassured here that it's safe for you to trust your own feelings and dreams to guide you. This is following your highest excitement, Gemini. Like the message from Spirit is clear. It's very clear cut, and it's urging you to trust your gut, follow your highest excitement. Like if you're willing to just jump and leave behind the old and just take that next step, you don't need to know all of the details. You don't need to know, steps 1 through 10 of this new venture. You literally just need to know step 1. And if you're just willing to take step 1, the universe will catch you. And then they will make sure that you know what step 2 is, and so on and so forth. And you will be absolutely rewarded for having the courage to trust your gut. So let's see if there's anything else we can find out about this. This is really exciting. Tell me more. Wow, so this is this card says music. Some of you may be into music, like what you're looking to do may have something to do with music or something artistic. Wow, we've got all kinds of shit here. Wow. Yeah, and it doesn't surprise me. Geminis are multi-talented. We've got music. We've got environmentalist. We've got family. Let's see what else. Give me one more. We've got counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So, again, and bottom of the deck, by the way, I love that this was on the bottom. For some of you, none of these areas may be what you are, what you have in mind or what you've been thinking of. But on the bottom of the deck, it says heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Exactly. So it doesn't fucking matter what the thing is. I'm sure that there's so many different things that all of you out there in Gemini Nation are feeling called to do. Again, Geminis are hella smart. And so, and truly multi-talented, very, very, very gifted individuals, and usually interested in a lot of different things. So that being said, it doesn't matter what it is. You know what it is already. You don't need me to tell you or confirm. It's your heart's desire. That is what it is that you are being encouraged to chase after in this upcoming year. So, I love this. This is really cool. Let me know in the comments, by the way. And if any of you are wanting to start a business or anything entrepreneurial, reach out. This community is amazing. So if you want to start a small business and you're a part of the Rosy tribe, write it in the comments. Let me know. I will do anything I can to help you, to help you advertise or whatever it may be that I can do to help. That is what being a part of this community is all about. So let's keep going. Let's see if we can find out anything about your finances. So that may or may not be connected to this. So what does Gemini need to know about their finances this upcoming year? What will Gemini's money, Gemini's finances this upcoming year? Tell me more about that. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, I've got a couple of different messages here. So I feel like that back to the very beginning of the reading. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Cups, and literally the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands all came out. 2 kings and 2 queens, okay? So, and then we've also got the 5 of Swords. First card out was the 7 of Cups, okay? Back to the very beginning of the reading, Gemini, I feel like for a lot of you heading into this upcoming year, there may be a lot of people that have their hand out or that you're supporting or take it as it resonates. But I feel like that other people are significantly impacting your finances, okay? And what I see happening in this upcoming year, if it hasn't happened already, I feel like a lot of resentment is going to build up, and it's only going to get worse if you do not set a clear and healthy boundary about your money. For some of you, it's like you need to have a tough conversation with your significant other. For some of you, it's your own children or your siblings, or, there's something going on here is what I am seeing. And that may not be for all of you, but I feel like it's going to resonate for a lot of you. There's definitely a vibe here that there are other people that are impacting your finances. And that's not going to change in this upcoming year unless you have the tough conversation. Unless you draw the line in the sand, set the firm boundary, and stick to it, okay? No matter what. No matter what. There's a need for you to start choosing yourself, okay? Because fuck resentment. It is such a toxic energy, Gemini, and I get it. Like, I get it. I will just say that. I fucking get it. It's so hard. It can be so hard to say no to your loved ones. It can when they're in need, especially if you were raised in an environment where, you were told that basically like saying no or setting a boundary is selfish. You may or may not resonate with that, but I will share with you my personal experience. That's exactly how I was raised. I was raised to believe that I should drop any and all things, okay? And give until I couldn't give anymore, till I had nothing else, if like my family ever needed me, for example. And if I didn't, then I was considered selfish. But I'm going to tell you right now that self-sacrifice is not the same thing as unconditional love. So if you were raised to believe that is the truth, that, well, if you really love somebody unconditionally, then you are you should be willing to sacrifice any and everything, even to your own detriment. That's not true. It's not true at all. You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. So, yeah, let me see what else I can find out. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well here and see if there's anything else we can find out about like money and finances. Whoops. Tell me more about Gemini's money and finances in this upcoming year. What does Gemini need to know about their finances? Oh my gosh. Are you fucking kidding me? I love tarot and oracle. I know I say this all the time. I'm such a nerd. It never gets old though, whenever the same cards come out, like we're just talking about something and it's like, are you kidding me? What are the chances, right? Okay, so this card says release resentments about money. That is the shitty 5 of Swords energy. Exactly what we were just talking about. We were just talking about resentments, right? So let's see what this card has to say. So it says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So for some of you, you just may be fucking bitter about like the fact that we live in this super capitalist, very greedy world. This 3D world is very much unfair, in a lot of ways. And it is driven by greed. And that may be just all there is to it for you. You may not have any issues as far as like family or anybody in your life that's trying to take from you. You just may be fed up with the entire fucking system. Take it as it resonates. But either way, there is a need for you to let go of that. Don't be the victim. Don't be the victim. It's time to just, get rid of that narrative. Get rid of that narrative and start looking at money as energy, because that's really what it is. It's energy. And so attitude could an attitude adjustment or shift or change when it comes to your finances could really make every bit of difference in this upcoming year for you, Gemini. So give me one more, please. What does Gemini need to know about their finances in this upcoming year? Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. I hope that's not killing your ear. Tell me more about Gemini's finances. Whoop. Wow, so we've got 2 cards, and one of them says, and look at this bottom of the deck, pay yourself first. Bingo. Again, this is exactly what we were just talking about. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and in your future. And then we've also got let go of guilt. I really do. I feel like for some of you, you feel obligated to let other people around you just fucking drain you. Like, take all of the extra money that you have, okay? Or for some of you, like, maybe, take it as it resonates. For some of you, like, you've just been really bad with your money. And you have a lot, because we've also got clearing debts here, okay? So for some of you, you may just be in a lot of debt. All these queens and kings could be debt collectors. Again, take it as it resonates. Regardless, like, it's just time to shift your mindset, whatever it is. Because I feel like all of you watching this, to some degree, don't have the healthiest attitude right now about money. And so this is the clear path to shifting out of that and into a more abundance mindset where you can attract more money into your life in this upcoming year. It's just releasing this resentment, okay? Releasing the resentment. And for some of you, it's going to be drawing clear, firm boundaries with other people. And for some of you, it's going to be learning how to be self-disciplined and save. For some of you, you need to save. You need to stop going into debt. For some of you, you've got to quit giving all of your money to your friends and family or your significant other. At any rate, it's time to start choosing yourself, okay? Even if it's like choosing your future and your financial health over the impulse in the moment to spend money. Okay. So, take all of that as it resonates. And if you're comfortable sharing, let me know in the comments if this is really resonating with you or not. I'm so curious to know. I'm going to pull one more card and just see if there's anything else we can find out about finances before moving on. So let's see here. Anything else for Gemini about their money in this upcoming year? What does Gemini need to know about their finances? Wow, we've got the Lovers. For some of you, this is, I'm telling you, I really do feel like it, for some of you, it is like a significant other, somebody you're in a relationship with, but at the very least, it's people in your life, okay? That is what I'm seeing. Anything else? Got the Fool. Here's that 5 of Swords again. Here's the 9 of Swords. Man, I really... King of Wands, another king. Jeez. They're all here. I really get the sense that a lot of you are afraid. You're afraid to set boundaries when it comes to money with people in your life. And you are growing more and more resentful, like, by the day. But there's like a fear here with this 9 of Swords. There's like a fear. And for some of you, that fear is that if you stop, Like if you stop giving this person money or supporting them, or if you finally choose yourself, there may be a fear this person will leave, or you're afraid you'll lose them in some type of way, okay? But it's time. It's time to take that leap of faith, okay? It's time. It's time to set the boundary. Because this is only going to get worse, okay? So I hope that resonates with a lot of you out there. So let's move on. Let's move in. That's a perfect segue really into your relationships. So not romantic, but we're going to take a look at next, like your family. If there's anything that we can find out what exactly you need to know about this upcoming year when it comes to like your friends and your family relationships. Sorry about that. My cards are like sticking to the table. I like recently painted this desk and it was not a good decision. My cards are sticking. All right. What can you tell me about Gemini's relationships in this upcoming year? Oh my goodness, we've got the Devil as the first card that came out. Woo! What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know about their relationships in this upcoming year? What does Gemini need to know? Wow. All right. This is crazy. This has got to be connected. This has got to be connected, Gemini, to like the finances. And of course, this is not going to resonate with all of you out there. I know this is like really specific, but what I am seeing is that like we've got the Six of Cups here right next to the Devil. I really feel like it's family. I feel like for a lot of you that you have got some sort of like toxic, codependent sort of relationship with somebody in your family or multiple family members, okay? And this upcoming year, I feel like it's just going to get worse. There's a need for transformation. Like, I feel like that there's this, it's just a very defensive energy. There's a lot of fighting. There's a need for you to take a time out. That is the advice here. Okay. We've got the Hermit and we've got Death. Okay. I really do feel like there's a need for a timeout to be taken. There's a need for you to withdraw yourself instead of continuing to just fight and fight and fight. I feel like you're expending a lot of energy on fighting with this person or fighting to keep this person in your life. Take it as it resonates. There's a need for you to pull back your energy and take a fucking time out. Okay? There is a transformation that is desperately needed here in order for this connection to become healthy. That is what I am seeing. Because right now I feel like it is very unhealthy. Whatever is happening, okay? And for some of you, it could also be friends. Again, you know your own situation. Tell me more about this. Anything else you can tell me? Got that Seven of Cups again. Okay. Two of Swords. Okay. Gemini, I feel like you guys have known this for a long time. Like you've been on the fence for some of you anyway. Perhaps you have been trying to come up with an exit strategy for a while, but you just keep making excuses. Like you just continue to make excuses as to why this is not the right time. Okay? And you just continue to stay stuck in the situation. It's like one of those things where it's like, when you decide like, oh man, I really need to lose some weight, right? Or I really want to get in shape or whatever, right? And you wake up and maybe you wake up a little late or whatever. And it's fucking stupid. Like you wake up like 5 minutes late and you're like, oh, I'll just start tomorrow. And then you roll over and go back to sleep. Or, you show up at work in that morning, and it's like you're gung-ho, you've meal prepped and everything, all this healthy food, and you show up to work and they've got like fucking donuts or something really unhealthy. Somebody brought them in, and it's like, you tell yourself, fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and have some donuts. I'll start my new meal plan tomorrow. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Like, I feel like you're just continuously making excuses, and you're making excuses so that you don't have to handle this situation because it's uncomfortable. There are clear boundaries that need to be drawn, in your life, okay, with other people. Be it family or friends or a romantic partner. It's a relationship in your life, and it could be multiple relationships. And I feel like you guys are just continuously making excuses, and nothing's changing because you're not speaking up and you're not asking for your own needs to be met, okay? And you're just, and it's just getting worse and worse. Resentment is just continuing to build inside of you. It's time. This upcoming year, Gemini, it's time. And I really get the strong message here that the way you're being advised to handle this in the most productive and least dramatic way possible is to just pull back, withdraw your energy, period. And that doesn't mean you have to like ghost this person, but it just means you need to stop being available 24/7. Okay. You're going to know exactly what I mean by this. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing. I really feel like it's all very connected, Gemini. Okay. Maybe not the career part, but like I feel like your finances and your relationships with friends and family are very interconnected here for a lot of you. So let's see. Would love to see if like I can get any sort of idea as to like what you might have to look forward to when it comes to your finances. So if Gemini can get some of these things under control in this upcoming year, if they do what they know they need to do, what might be available for them this upcoming year when it comes to the abundance coming into their life. Look at this, 4 of Wands. Oh my God. Yeah. There's so much abundance that's just waiting. Like this is what you have to look forward to this year is 4 of Wands, feeling solid and stable and just so much to celebrate, right? So much to celebrate. But it's going to require you to make some changes when it comes to specifically to some relationships in your life. Anything else? We've got the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. You're going to have to just shut it the fuck down. You're going to have to be the Queen of Swords, Gemini. Real talk. Real talk. Look at this, 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's like with this Hierophant card here, I feel like this could be for some of you, it could be somebody you're married to, or it's family. I guess it also could be even your employer for some of you. I feel like that might be for a few of you. I feel like a lot of you are just you're doing what you feel like you're obligated to do with that Hierophant there. Like you've stayed stuck in feeling obligated because this is like some sort of like societal norm. Like you were raised to believe that you are required to to do this. Take it as it resonates. For a lot of you, it's just you feel obligated to give money or give your constant time and energy and efforts, and for a lot of you, your material resources to family that are in need. You do not have to do that. You are not obligated to do that. You are not obligated to sacrifice everything and your own stability and your own happiness and your own abundance for anybody. So you guys already know, again, you already know. This 7 of Cups, this 2 of Swords, you guys know. I feel like, again, you've been making excuses to not face this head on for a while. So you've got a lot to look forward to in this upcoming year, though, Gemini, if you can just cut it the fuck off, okay? So let's move forward. I do want to tap into, before we get to the last part of the reading, which is going to be love and romance, I do want to pull a couple of cards for any guidance surrounding your health, your physical health, and then also your personal growth and spiritual journey, okay? So let's see what we can find out about that. All right. What does Gemini need to know about their physical health this upcoming year? What does Gemini need to know about their physical health? 9 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. 5 of Wands. Oh my. Legit, all of this shit is so connected. This is insane. This is insane. Are you ready to hear this message? I don't even have to pull any more cards. This is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Gemini. The faster that you can become this 9 of Pentacles, okay? And this means setting the boundaries and getting your shit together. This is you being solid and stable and independent and not taking anybody's shit, not allowing anybody to drain you of your own resources, your time, your energy, any of it. Again, this five of Wands and 5 of Cups, I feel like right now this is what you're dealing with. It's this constant, it's like a constant struggle with other people, okay? And it's keeping you sad and depressed and feeling like you're at war constantly. Like it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle. It's impacting your physical health. That is what I see. What I see, the key to you feeling healthy and being healthy in this upcoming year is going to be to take care of those other things. Okay? There is a need for you to prioritize you. Okay? There's a need for you to believe. And okay, I'm gonna go there. Are you ready? Because I know this is deep. This is a little deeper. But I have to say it because I'm feeling it. I feel like for a lot of you that this may be like a self-worth thing, You've got to believe that you're worthy of being treated well. You've got to believe that you're worthy of not being miserable, okay? Like when you let other people run over top of you and you don't take care of yourself and you don't set boundaries, energetically you are signaling to the universe that you do not value yourself, okay? And it's fucking crazy. Like it's so crazy the way that our like minds and bodies are connected, and the way our subconscious and our conscious self, we're very complex, right? Us humans, we really are. We're very complex, and everything really does affect everything else, and so that being said, there is very much, I feel like, this deep-rooted belief that perhaps you need to address. It's very likely you already know that. But it's time, Gemini. It's time to value yourself. Like, you're a fucking badass and you are so worthy. You're so worthy. You do not have to buy anybody's love or affection, You are absolutely... You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to say, I choose me. And frankly, I feel like unless you make the decision to start choosing you, it truly is in this upcoming year, if it hasn't already been doing this, it is going to negatively impact almost every area of your life, including your physical health, okay? Your financial health, your physical health. Obviously, like, it's also deteriorating your relationships, like with your friends and family, okay? Because what's happening is that resentment is growing, and that's poison to a relationship. So what the fuck's the point, right? What's the point in giving everything you've got to friends or family or to keep them around, right? Like, because you're afraid to set the boundary. What the fuck is the point if by proxy, resentment is constantly growing, and which is ultimately going to drive an absolute wedge between the two of you and really destroy the foundation of your relationship? I feel like a lot of you really need to hear that. So take that as it resonates. But yeah, that is what I see here. I feel like there's just like a couple of key things that have to change. And if you're willing and able to change those things, Gemini, you're going to be in a much better place this upcoming year. Okay. So let's see if we can find out anything about like your spiritual journey, your personal growth and your spiritual journey. And then we'll get into the love part of your reading. So what does Gemini need to know about their spiritual journey and spiritual growth this upcoming year? What does Gemini need to know about their spiritual journey? Wow, we've got the Ace of Swords. In bottom of the deck, we've got the Ten of Cups. I love this. I'm going to pull one more card. Give me one more card, please, for Gemini. The High Priestess. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God. I was just thinking this, and then it's on the bottom of the deck, and it's the Magician. Exactly. Gemini. I talk about this all the time. You guys are probably sick of hearing it, but Gemini really is the master manifester of the zodiac, okay? You're intuitive as fuck. You're smart as fuck. You just know. Geminis are so often claircognizant, meaning like you just know things. Like that is, for a lot of Geminis, that is the way that your intuition kind of communicates with you, is you will just have this knowledge in your head. And you're like, where the fuck did that even come from? And it's your intuition, it is your higher self. This is the year, Gemini, for you to start listening. You already know the truths, you already know the next right thing that you need to do. That is what I'm sensing in every area of your life. Like, that's the honest to God truth. I feel like based on this reading here today, And frankly, this really resonates with me too. So I apologize if it hasn't. I assume if you're still watching, it resonates. But yeah, like Gemini, you already know what to do. You already know how you could improve every area of your life that we discussed today. Your career, your money, your relationships, your health, and your spiritual journey. You just got to fucking do it. You just got to do it. That's all there is to it. And if you're willing to do the next right thing, even if it's tough, you will be rewarded for that. But it's up to you. It's up to you. If you remain in these same energies, though, you're just going to keep manifesting more of the same shit. That is what I see. Any other advice here for Gemini before we move into the love portion of their reading? Any other advice for Gemini? We've got the Page of Swords. Yeah, the Page of Swords keeps it fucking 100. And look at this, the devil on the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Like, the Page of Swords is like the little kid that has no filter, that will tell you the honest to God truth. That is the Page of Swords. You got to get in this energy, not towards other people, but like, this is what your inner dialogue needs to look like. It's time to be real with yourself, Don't bullshit yourself. Don't manipulate yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't make excuses to yourself, Gemini. You know better. You fucking know. You already know. All the answers, all of the knowledge that you need to move forward, you already have it. You just have to cut yourself free from this devil energy, okay? And look at that, right underneath of that. Look at this. We've got the moon. Look at this, 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. And for a lot of you, there really is like this underlying wound or issue that a lot of you need to work through that is regarding your own self-worth. And this is crazy. Now that I think about it, I recently did like a summer love forecast reading for Gemini, and that was the ultimate message for that reading, was that there were some issues regarding self-worth that Gemini needed to address before, real love was going to be able to come into your life. And I feel like I'm talking to the same group of Geminis, obviously. And I'm very curious now. We're gonna go ahead and move into the love portion of your reading. I'm so curious if it's just going to mimic this and that other reading. So I guess we will find out. So let me grab this deck. So let's go ahead and head into the last portion of your reading here, Gemini. So what does Gemini need to know about their love life? What does Gemini need to know about their love life this upcoming year? What does Gemini need to know about their love life? Wow. So we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Star, and we have got the 9 of Wands. And then the bottom of the deck here, we have got the 6 of Cups. Look at this, the 6 of Cups, I love this, and the Ace of Wands. This reminds me a lot of that summer love forecast that I did for Gemini. Yeah, Gemini, starting off, and it just depends on when you find this reading, okay? So take it as it resonates. But I feel like that those of you especially that are watching this like soon after I post it, you're gonna start off this this new year of life for you, rather, as we shift into Cancer season and away from Gemini season. There's a need for you when it comes to your love life to sort of just, put that on pause, to sort of cut that off almost and not really even think about it, because there's such a need for this hermit mode in the star. Like, there is a need for you to go within, and there is some healing that needs to occur, okay? And what is that connected to with this Nine of Wands? It's something that you've been holding on to. Like, there's something you've been holding on to that is painful, that is very much impacting your love life. That is what I see. However, if and when you're able to do that, this is what is waiting for you. The Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Like, this is all the things. I mean, this is somebody that you feel like is a fucking soulmate, like right out of the gate, somebody you're super attracted to, somebody you have all the things with, tons of chemistry. Like, there's love and attraction here. Like, it feels comfortable, and literally, like, these are two of my most favorite cards, for way different reasons. But I mean, like, when it comes to love and relationships, I mean, the Ace of Wands in the context of a relationship is just hot. I mean, it is. Like, that is what it indicates. It indicates a lot of like sexual attraction and chemistry and passion. And that Six of Cups is literally my favorite card when it comes to love and romance and relationships, because it is like the purest, most unconditional love. Okay. So I'm not exaggerating when I say that what's waiting for you when it comes to love this upcoming year is the complete package. But you got to let go of whatever you've been holding on to. And for some of you, it's not even a person from your past or anything like that. For some of you, it's a belief. It's a belief about yourself. And I have a feeling it might, once again, not to be a broken record, but it may be attached to these beliefs that you may have, even if they're super subconscious, Gemini. I don't think they are, though. I think you know. I think you fucking know. You're just too smart, Gemini, and too, truly, I feel like that, especially the Geminis that are a part of this community, I feel like you guys are incredibly self-aware. And I want to say to you this. I know that the struggle is real. Like, I know it's so hard to get past this shit and heal when you've been like sort of pre-programmed to have these sorts of beliefs about yourself or your own worth, etc. It's fucking hard. It really is. But you can do it. You really can. You have the capacity for this. It's all going to come down to how well you can manage your own mind. That is Gemini's Achilles heel. It's like it's no pun intended, it's a double-edged sword, if you will. It really is. Like, Gemini's mind is it's your brilliance and your your beast, your devil, it's both. But you can do this, and for some of you, you are clinging on to like a previous situation or something like that. But I want to add that if that's the case, it's for the same reason. Because if you're clinging on to somebody that you're no longer with, that hurt you, it's likely because you have this deep-rooted like longing for them to come back and validate your worth and come back and, you may imagine or like daydream about them coming back and saying, you know what, I was wrong. You are the best, and this and that and the other. Again, it's like this perhaps deep-rooted need for validation of your worth. And I definitely feel like make this your main focus, Gemini. I'm really excited to see where this year goes. This year ahead goes for Gemini as a collective, especially the Geminis that are a part of this community, because I feel like all of us on some level, this is the story, this is the situation. So there is some level of support that can be offered, whenever you are in a community setting. So I think it would be great, anyone that's willing to share as we all journey along together, what's working for you. How are you showing yourself more love? How are you showing yourself that you value yourself? How are you moving out of this energy and into one of the Nine of Pentacles? Someone that fully and truly values themselves. Is it through your actions or, any tips and tricks? I definitely feel like we can all help one another out in this upcoming year. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards to end this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about it, if it resonated, all of that good stuff. Because you guys know I love to hear from you. So any advice and guidance here for my Geminis? Any advice and guidance? Any advice and guidance for my Geminis? My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. Yeah! I love this. This reading has just been it just had such a great flow to it. What was I just saying earlier? You guys already know, like for Geminis, it is so much about thought. It is so much about your ability to control your mental. Your ability to receive. Your ability basically to be abundant, Gemini, is measured by how much you practice good feeling thoughts. And it's so funny too, because I was just mentioning what tips and tricks might we have for one another? This is the tip and trick. This is really, So I feel like for almost all of us Geminis in this community, this is the key. So I guess my question to all of you is, how do you ensure that you are regularly practicing good feeling thoughts? I feel like that's a really good jumping off place, and sharing those best practices could really be helpful. Give me one more. Okay, here we go. The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. Amen to that. It's the truth. The message I'm getting from this card, Gemini, is this upcoming year, I feel like it would be so incredibly helpful for all of you to make this commitment that you are going to have a better inner dialogue and perhaps not get sucked into some bullshit narrative, in which you're the victim. Fuck victimhood, right? This is the real truth. The real truth is the universe is always conspiring to support you, guide you, and lead you compassionately towards your highest good. That's the truth. A victimhood story is one that is resentful, right? Is one in which you're truly a victim of your circumstances. you have no control. Again, you are the master manifester of the zodiac, Gemini. So you have so much control. It's time to truly step up and co-create with the universe. Fuck what everybody else is doing, okay? Everybody around you. Fuck that. Fuck them and the boat they came in on, as they say. Yeah. You have so much control. You have so much control. And I really am. I'm so excited to see what this year is going to bring. So one more and we really will be done. Let's see what we can find out. Give me one more card for Gemini before we wrap up here. And I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful for all of you that are a part of Gemini Nation. One more card for Gemini, please. Look at this. Make the change. Sword. Yep. You're not going to believe this. It's probably like the 20th time I've said that. Look at what the bottom of the deck says. Library is the name of the card, and it says take control of your own narrative. Cannot make this shit up. So yeah, I feel like I rest my case, Gemini. This entire reading has just had such a flow to it. I know it's going to resonate to a T for a lot of you. So good luck with everything. Happy birthday to all of you out there. I love you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.